Hey guys, Miles at Yandas Music.
This is Mike from Yandas.
We are doing a shootout today with the American Professional from Fender and the Player's Strat from Fender. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and continue watching because we got lots of information for you. We'd love to hear your comments. Keep watching, guys. Let's have a blast. Rip on it, Mike.
Yeah, this is nice.
We can all go home. That's all we needed to hear.
Oh, there's more to it.
All right, so Mike is playing the American Professional 2, and man, that thing sounds great.
Love it. I love this color, too.
That color, oh man, I ordered that just for the color. The thing is
Oh,
gorgeous.
you're going to say you ordered it just for me.
Well,
But thanks. I'll take it.
so that guy is outfitted with the V-Mod pickups, all three positions, and you've got a fancy little knobby down at the bottom.
Hey, man. Careful.
Oh man,
This thing
getting
right
feisty here.
This thing is pops out, and in most of the positions, when you pop it out, it adds the neck pickup to whatever pickup you have. So if I'm on the bridge, popped out, it's going to be bridge and neck together.
What I love about that is it gives you kind of that telly feel because the telly has just the bridge and the neck.
Yeah, I mean, it just gives you a whole different tonal array.
Right.
Just more sounds from a guitar that already has a lot going on with a 5-way switch and all the out-of-phase type positions that you get here. So anyway, you add that to the mix. It's just one more cool thing that Fender thought of, so I dig it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. The other thing that switch allows you is if you're in the next pickup position up, which would normally be these two,
Yeah.
you get all three.
Yeah. So here it is in the second position with this pushed down just by itself. So this is going to be bridge and middle. So what's kind of doing is just kind of taking that tone that's already there, the sound, and just fattening it up. Mm-hmm. And there's just a little bit of a volume increase as well.
Could you do the same thing on the bridge position and add the neck?
Yeah. So here's together. Yeah, that is telly-ish.
Isn't it like a telly?
Yeah, wow.
It's like Strat and a telly had a baby.
Strat and a telly had a baby.
Yeah,
A Stratotelly.
the Stratatelli.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, so I'm going to tune this guitar up at some point, and then our producer over here will edit that out. But why don't you go ahead
Let's
and do
play the Players just a little bit.
Nice.
So that was the Players.
So the difference here being where they are made, of course.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing. And there's obviously going to be differences But it kind of depends on one's budget and what they want to spend. But there's nothing to be ashamed of on that guitar. That's a
So this has the Alnico 5 single coils.
okay.
You get that in all of the Player series. This color is a special edition. So it was first released for the European market and now is in the American market. This one doesn't have the painted headstock. If you get the maple neck, it would have the painted headstock. Just absolutely great guitar. Paw Pharaoh neck.
Fretboard, okay.
If you would get the dark counterpart of the fingerboard, you would get rosewood.
Rosewood, yeah.
So the Player series, like you mentioned, are made in Mexico, and this is the American counterpart. But let's switch guitars, let you play the Player, and I'll grab an American.
Okay. All right, so we're back. I'm Mike, this is Miles.
I want to take a quick mention of the amps we're playing. I'm playing through a Morgan MVP 66, and Mike is playing through a Paul Reed Smith Archon 50 and a 112 cab to match. We're getting some great tones out of the amps today.
Oh, yes, sir.
We have switched guitars. Mike has now got the Player Strat, and I've got American Professional with the rosewood neck. Let's hear it, man.
I'll play it. That's it. That's the sound.
Man,
I like
that's
it.
the sound.
All right.
Well, let's hear this guy.
That is the American Professional 2. And what's that color? Silver burst of some kind?
Yeah, didn't read the exact name, but that is a really pretty silver burst, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
I dig that switch, dude. I really dig it. It's a cool tonal difference between going from that bridge to adding that neck.
Yeah, it's very useful. I mean, Fender's done a lot of things similar over the years with the S1 switch and all
Yeah.
that, but I have to say that's pretty neat, pretty intuitive, and it just, I don't know, adds a lot. Adds a lot.
I know this is nitpicking, but I love that it's a pop-out and not a pull. That when you're in the heat of battle, you're playing, and you gotta reach down and pull on something,
Yeah.
and you gotta know where it's out. I can miss
Well,
the exact spot
if you're like
and
me,
just
yeah.
knock it a little bit and pop it out
for sure, yeah.
and be less accurate and get that. And I love that, man. That's great.
My hands get sweaty too when I play. Sometimes I
Yeah.
gotta pull something. Yeah, and it's hard to do that. So anyway, that's a good idea. They thought of everything.
So, after talking about these guitars and knowing the differences, learning a little bit, what kind of pulls you to one or the other? If you were to pick one of these, which one and why?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of tough. I mean, I'd probably go for that one. I'd probably go for the American series. I don't know if I'd pick that color. I like that blue turquoise color in the earlier in the video, as far as the color goes. But as far as everything else, yeah, I think I'd probably go for that just because of the pickup switching. I don't know. The neck felt a little better to me. I believe there was something about the way that neck is, the wood, that I'm not remembering. Perhaps that contributes to that.
The shape might be slightly different. They both said modern C. This is a rosewood neck fingerboard versus the Pa Pharaoh. The radiuses are both 9.5.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. I love this too. Everything about it works for me. I've played a lot of Strats over the years. Different. I've played Squire stuff and made it work. I think it's kind of what you do with it, how you want to set it up, and
I agree with that.
Make it your own. But as far as just build quality, there's the American stuff's awesome.
So something that I want to bring to the conversation that I might pick that one. There are a lot of things that I love about this guitar, but I tend to like to change things. I tend to like to mod things that if you were ever going to mod or change, like add locking tuners, change the bridge, change the pickups, if you were going to do that, I would suggest that guitar.
You'd be more inclined to do it with something like this.
There is so much good about this that if you wanted specific pickups, boom, grab that guitar. If you wanted specific pots, if you wanted a specific bridge, I would go with that one over this one because the price point, you're starting out a lot cheaper to change something.
Yeah. Both trims are 2-point
yes, both trims are
which is really nice that they're doing that on even the Player series now. I think the bridges are different, but they're still.
I think the big difference is in the block and the saddles.
Right, okay. But they're smooth and they work great if you use a trim. I lock mine down a lot of times and don't use the bar,
really?
But I have one where I do, so it just kind of depends. Anyway, it's great. I love it. I'm going to play a little bit more.
Play, man. Let's hear it.
Ooh, that's a nice chord.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to detune it for you.
I had to do it. Whew, dig it. I like this.
Well, it's Miles at Yandas Music.
This is Mike.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out our other videos. We'll see you next time.